So I've done many things wrong in my life. I've seen many things done wrong in my life. I've learned many things of what not to do and what to do. Today I'm going to be talking about what not to do in your life, and when if you're a parent ever. Because my parents, they do a lot of things wrong, but they're still good parents. They just do a lot of things wrong. So I'm going to be talking. If I have 10 to 20 minutes to talk about things you should not do in your life. And number one, assuming people mean bad things. So like today, my grandpa whispered, I'm leaving. Bye. I'm leaving. Bye," he said. And then he said, "You don't care." How am I supposed to hear you when you're whispering? Like, speak up a little. See, that's what assuming innocence is. You're supposed to assume people don't mean bad. They just are misunderstanding, or you're misunderstanding. So just repeat yourself, and if I really don't care, I can plainly hear it, I'm not gonna say anything. Then you can really understand that I don't care. But I do care, and when you whisper, I can't really hear you. Okay, number two, being ignorant. So being ignorant means you're just stupid, or you don't understand, or misunderstanding, or you're just lacking knowledge. The definition of ignorance is lacking knowledge. That's it. So just research. If you got a question, ask it. If you're wondering something, research it. Don't just live your life not knowing. I strive to find the answers, the truth. And that's why I go in downward spirals sometimes. Asking things like, does God really love us? And then I do some research and I'm like, we have no idea why. I mean, how? We have no idea. And then I just accept that answer. We don't know. And sometimes I ask things like, is this okay if I do this to my hamster? So I research it. I'm not just gonna do it. That would be ignorant. That would be stupid. So yeah, just don't be stupid or ignorant. Number three, don't judge or hurt other people. If you go in your mind and think, I hate this person because he stinks, that's judgmental. Try to repent. Try to. I forgot the word. But try to avoid those thoughts, and don't act on those thoughts either. If you can't control those thoughts, just don't act on them. Because the easiest thing to control is your behavior. That's the only thing you can control the most at everything. Your behavior. That counts as your actions and your words that you speak out loud. Don't say to that person, "You stink, I don't like you." Because that's judgmental. And when you judge, an intelligent, wise nurse once told me, "Judge and you will be judged." Yeah, something like that. And so that means if you judge, you will be judged. And you don't want to be judged, do you? No one does. We all, deep down inside, all of us don't like being bullied. None of us like being judged. Even if you say, "I don't care," yeah, if I go inside your mind, what are you either? Okay, there are some people that don't give a shit, and that's good. But if you're one of those people, you gotta understand most people give a shit. So you gotta behave well, otherwise people are gonna get hurt. And then we're thinking, damn, they just need to grow up and stop being a bitch. But some people would just have a hard time soaking in all the bullying, all the judging. I have these intrusive thoughts or anxious thoughts telling me that there's constantly someone watching me, even when I'm home alone. There's someone watching me and judging me. That might just be me because I'm kind of crazy. Just kidding. Crazy is stigma, but that's just an example of anxiety and judgmental thoughts attacking someone. Okay. And don't bully. Bullying leads to suicide, and we all know no one wants. Even my greatest enemies would not want me to kill myself, but they're still bullying me because they're stupid. They're ignorant, and that goes back to number 2. Don't be ignorant and stupid. Or was that number 3? I don't remember. No, this is number 3. Number 4 is Number 4 is don't say stupid stuff. This goes back to number 2, which is don't be ignorant or stupid. But just think about what you say. This also goes back to number 3. But let's say your son. Okay, this goes back to parenting, like I said earlier in the game. I mean, the video. If you're a parent and you think your son isn't trying, and for their mental health and physical health, don't say you're not trying or you need to try. You need to try. Don't say that because that's stupid. And that's so freaking annoying. This might just be affecting me, but this most likely affects a lot of people when their parents say stupid things like, it's not that hard, or this really affects people with mental health. Like, I struggle with mental health and my parents say, oh, you're just using it as an excuse, or you're not trying enough, or you're not trying at all, or it's not that hard. Like, you don't know how hard it is, you don't know how hard I'm trying, you don't know. And that's what ignorance is. You're stupid. I'm not saying my grandparents are stupid, they're just being stupid. Which is ignorance. I think I'm being ignorant by saying they're stupid, but that's basically what ignorance is being stupid. Also, my grandpa used the word ignorant a lot, so he ruined the word ignorant for me. I still use it, though. Yeah. Think what you say. Now, a lot of people can't help but be ignorant because ignorance is bliss, but knowledge is power, and with great power comes great responsibility. So with your ignorance, you are weak and you have no responsibilities. With your knowledge, you have many powers, and with power, you have to be responsible. That's why I like to sacrifice my blood and flesh for my friends. Or, I meant to say my knowledge. I meant to say my sanity. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Because, I honestly don't care about myself. That goes to number 5. Care about yourself. Now, if you think about it, I've been told this many times, but you can't take care of other people if you can't take care of yourself. And what that means is that if you die, there's no such thing as being a guardian angel. Guardian angels don't really exist. They don't really affect us. If you really think about it, ignore that. Have you ever seen a guardian angel saving you from suicide? Or thoughts? No. No, you haven't. That's because guardian angels aren't real. They might be real. I mean, real. Heck, I think they are real, actually. Because I almost went to the hospital yesterday. Well, I got discharged, so thumbs up for the guardian angel. But let's just say everyone's atheist, okay? You can't kill yourself because then you can't take care of your friends. And even if you do become a guardian angel, killing yourself would still make other people suffer tremendously. And this does not just go for suicide. It goes for many things. If you punch yourself, you hurt yourself so bad, how are you gonna help other people? If you're not there mentally, if you don't take your pills and you go into psychosis, how are you supposed to take care of your mother? That's just an example. What was that? I don't know. My neck hurts. Okay, number 6. Let me think. Oh yeah. With great power comes great responsibility. That's what Spider-Man's uncle once said. But it's very true. Ignore my lack of eyebrows. Okay, so if you have the knowledge to save someone, you better use it. It's your but first you gotta take care of yourself. It's your greatest responsibility to take care of yourself and others, because we are social humans, and us humans should care about ourselves and others. This also goes back to number 5. If you're dead, if you don't take care of yourself, you can't use your responsibilities well. I meant to say powers. So that's number 6. Number 7. I don't know. 6, 7. Yeah. 6 to 7. So basically, this is what I'm telling you to not to. This video is mostly of what to do. A little bit of what not to do. Yeah, what to do and what not to do in life. Oh yeah, don't rip out your eyebrows. That's number 7. Number 8. Don't tell your grandparents you hate them. You don't hate them. Oh yeah, you don't know what hate is. Okay, this bullying is a topic for another video, but I can't help but talk about it now. If you bully someone, you increase their chances of depression, which increases their chance of dying. You don't want that, do you? If you do, you're a psychopath. You are a complete psychopath if you want someone to kill themselves. But most likely, you do not. I've met no one that wants me to kill myself. People say things like, kill yourself, you retard. But they don't know how much that affects people. This video has been... What? And, oh yeah, number 8 is, don't care about other people. I mean, number 8 is don't care about what other people think of you. Be yourself. This is really cliche, but it's true. Couldn't be more true than the truth. But let's say you like eyeliner and someone says, you look like a raccoon. Don't let that affect you. Okay, maybe if you really agree with that, take their advice and put on less makeup. But if you really like your makeup and you think it looks good, then don't change it. You look great. And everyone has their beholder. In the eyes of the beholder, the Bible says, someone on the earth planet will call you beautiful one day. They will say you're hot. I've learned that. Despite how disgusting you might think you look, someone thinks you're pretty. I've learned that. Trust me. Oh, and number 9. I'm gonna teach you what empathy, sympathy, and compassion is. That's a topic for another video. Bye!